is Raisa, and I live in the UK. I'm mum to one boy, alhamdulillah, he's 3.5, and we've planned to homeschool from the start, so he's not been to any sort of nursery or preschool or anything like that. And inshallah, we hope to just continue as we've started and see where the journey takes us. In terms of my background, so I'm a linguist, and before having my son, I used to teach academic writing and critical reading at different universities in the UK. And since having my son, I just do some work privately, so one-to-one work or group work, again in the academic world, so mainly just teaching. This course for me has been just what I needed as a mother in the first few years of home education. Something I love about it is that it's not prescriptive, it's not fixed, and I love that it combines the best understanding from a range of methods and specialist areas to offer something truly holistic and realistic. I've benefited so much from my time on the early years programme that I recently took the opportunity to convert my membership and join the longer, more detailed course, alhamdulillah. And yeah, I think unlike other programmes out there, just this bringing together of different mentors and different specialisms and different approaches to home education and parenting in general is something really unique and really beneficial. I think the main reason this course has resonated with me so much is because of Noor. I've done other homeschool and parenting courses, and I can say that I haven't experienced any mentor who is as accessible and passionate and just open, mashallah. I love that it doesn't feel like this sort of us and them dichotomy, despite the fact that there are two clear groups, like there's the group of mentors including Noor, and then there's those of us who are learning, a lot of new mums or people new to home education. But there's a genuine feeling on the course, in my opinion, thanks to Noor and the way that she's facilitated it and the kind of atmosphere that she's created, that, we're all mums and we all have worthwhile experiences and value to bring to the table, rather than those of us who are newer needing to be told, this is what you should be doing, this is how you should be doing it. And, there's nothing patronising or there's nothing to make you feel like you can't trust your own instincts or you can't trust your gut. Rather, it's just equipping us with tools and with knowledge, to really go forward with our innate, feelings or with our instincts as mothers and as home educators. So yeah, I think Noor's done a really amazing job of creating that atmosphere on the course, and she's just a really hardworking and dedicated mentor, mashallah. In terms of the team that has been brought together for this course, I feel like it's such an amazing opportunity to learn from those mentors that Noor has brought together. Usually one would have to find different specialists, like you'd have to find a speech therapist, you'd have to find a behaviour expert, you'd have to find people with experience or who've specialised in different things. And then often you'd have to, pay for their time or their content. But here, on this programme, different topics are delivered by those with the most experience and subject knowledge, which is so beneficial. There's the opportunity, to ask questions and to kind of go to those people who have the experience or, who've home educated using a certain approach or who focused on different things and really benefit from them. So yeah, I think that's just such an amazing and quite a different aspect of this program, and the team of mentors is really, really just an amazing group of mums. I came across Noor on Instagram initially and instantly just loved her content and her approach. I was one of the people showing up for every free online workshop or class that she was offering, as I just really felt that she was a genuine home educating mum who wanted to share what she has found beneficial and help others starting off on their journey. There was no hidden purchases, there was no hard selling, there was nothing gimmicky. It was just the real genuine wanting to help and spread benefit that really kind of chimed with me. Since then, I've joined the program and gotten to know Noor further through the calls and just having her as a mentor. And I can honestly say that she is incredibly dedicated and just genuine, mashallah. I've never felt pressured to, as I said, buy anything or to do the longer program or anything like that. I think the content and just her speaks volumes. And alhamdulillah, I'm just so glad that I came across the Instagram account. The main thing that this course has given me is confidence in terms of the impact that it's made on my life. Prior to joining the program, I was quite rigid and fixed in trying to apply one approach into our homeschool, even though at times I could see it wasn't working, or our rhythm or our style of doing things was different. And even though I could see that it was fine and benefit was still, happening, in the back of my mind, I felt like, well, I should be, if I've chosen this one approach, I should be following it, I should be implementing it. And after joining the program and, learning more about the different methods and hearing from the homeschool moms who are the mentors, and really starting to believe that you can have this eclectic approach, you can take the best bits from different methods, and you can follow your instinct and it's absolutely fine. It just gave me the confidence to let go and to follow my son more and to follow my own instincts as a mother more, rather than feeling like I've chosen one method, this is what I should be doing, and being quite rigid. So alhamdulillah, for me that's been a really big deal, because it was almost like a roadblock or something holding me back in my homeschool life and causing me quite a bit of stress. So I'm just really glad that that's not the case anymore. And also I would say just things like the genuine honesty of the mentors, telling us things like it's fine to not do too much in the early years and enjoy the time, and don't feel pressure. And sometimes you just need to hear those sorts of things as well, to really feel reassured that it's okay to take things slower and to enjoy the days as they come, rather than looking for curriculums and resources and forward planning all of the time. So yeah, I think they're some of the big ways that this course has really impacted me. Alhamdulillah.
Right before I signed up for the program, I had a moderator visit, and she wasn't happy with what we'd done that year. And because of the mental and emotional state I was in, I was really upset. I was really second guessing myself and doubting what I was doing. I was considering even giving up homeschooling, and it was really weighing on me. And since the course, alhamdulillah, the mind shift, the hope, the lifestyle shift that we've had in my family, it's like even my husband, he's so much happier now because I'm so much more organized, and the kids are so much more they just know what to do and what's going on. It took a while. We were juggling. I realized that it was me, because I didn't want to be super strict on them. So what I ended up doing was I wasn't setting boundaries or defining boundaries for them, defining goals for them. So the lessons sort of helped me realize my weaknesses and also my strengths. Even though the program's geared towards homeschoolers, I think all moms need this. even if you don't homeschool, just the early years part, that was amazing. I thought I knew so much because I read so much, but I realized there is huge gaps in my parenting knowledge because I hadn't considered brain development at all. So it was something that was huge eye opener for me, and the presentations led me down a rabbit hole, and I understand it better, not in just my kids, but our friends' kids, and even in us. I see the patterns and the reasons why something is happening, or it's also helped me find the trauma in myself that's triggering the negatives. So it's healing. It's been healing for us. Been healing for me, and in effect it's been healing for my family. Just the early years program has done that. And the oh my god, what can I say? I love how varied the team is. The language, the brain, the and Julie and Sister Julie and her wisdom. It was it's amazing. Like just listening to her, it helped me to zoom out, not focus on the small things, but look at the big picture, that this is what we're aiming for in the future. Not just, oh my God, I have to tick off all these requirements for my moderator. It doesn't matter now. It's not the focus of my homeschool now. Now the focus is my kids. So that was a big thing. Like the program has been a huge mind shift for me. I thought I was doing it, but I dropped all the balls when the baby was born, and mm, you and your team, you guys helped get me back together, and Alhamdulillah, I think we're going down a better road now because I understand what I need now, and I understand what my kids need now, and I'm not as fixed on, oh, I have to do it this way or I can't do it that way. I'm more flexible, and the kids are blossoming. They're not just blossoming, they're thriving. That's the theme this year, basically, in our life. We're thriving. The program itself is so comprehensive. It's like the 101, all the moms. Even if you don't homeschool, you do it. Noor's passion is so contagious. And she has this way where she takes really hard or really complex and dry material, and she presents it to you like truffles, like little pieces of chocolate they're tasty little morsels, and you can take it and run with it. You know what you need to do, and it's like eye openers, truth bombs. Um, it's just amazing. If you don't have the time to read all of these books or do all of these coaching sessions, do this course because she's done all of it for you, and then she's given it back to you. She's giving it back to you in bite-sized morsels that you can digest really quickly and apply to your life really quickly. The ummah will help. The ummah will grow. I think you're such a blessing to the ummah, especially the moms, this generation of moms.
My name is Humera Idris. I have a little girl who is 3 years old, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. We had known we wanted to homeschool long before having our daughter. However, we hadn't really done a lot of research until she was about 1, I want to say. We started to read books on homeschooling philosophies, tarbiyah, child development, and it quickly became very overwhelming. There was a lot of information out there, and though it was all wonderful, it made a lot of sense in theory, but that's kind of where it began and ended. It was missing something. I didn't feel any more confident in my journey after having read these books. At this point, I was overwhelmed and, quite honestly, probably not being the best mother or home educator. As sad as that sounds, it was a stressful time that, I thought, I wasn't doing it right. Why isn't she grasping this concept? Other kids in, these vlogs and videos seem to be grasping it. I didn't know any better. I was overwhelmed, and that's kind of around the time where I discovered simplified homeschooling. So kind of a little backstory. I've known Noor for about 5 years now. I actually met her when she first came out to Dallas to kind of scout out the place, and we've been friends ever since. So I started following her simplified homeschooling pages and found them very beneficial. So as soon as the program became available, I was one of the very first individuals to sign up for the program. And I cannot say enough good things about this program. It has given me the confidence to go forward in our homeschooling journey. Although homeschooling is a momentous task, I've gained so many valuable resources through this program, not only in home educating, but it's a very well-rounded program where you're going to learn to transform your relationship that you have with your child. It's a team of experts, so you'll not only be learning about homeschooling, the different philosophies, but you'll learn about child development, streamlining your day-to-day household chores, to habit training. It really is a very well-rounded, comprehensive program. My favorite part is that once you go through this program, you're going through it with a group of sisters that are in the same boat as you. You all get to grow and transform together. The coaching calls are amazing. You get to hear from them. You get to hear their challenges and their wins. I love that I can always go back and see a video when I need a refresher. And I know that in the journey ahead, I'll definitely be going back and referencing a lot of these videos. I've saved years of researching and headaches, and for that, I'm forever grateful to Allah and then to Noor and her team.